What do you think the top three things that you should know about a person are before you commit? Hi, I'm Francesca. Welcome to my channel. I'm a love, dating, and relationships coach and an all around cool cat. So let's dive in. These are, in my opinion, the top three things that you need to know about a person before getting in a serious commitment. So the first one has to do with expectations. And I know it's not necessarily the sexiest conversation, but it is one that merits having because most people may view relationships differently because we've all had different experiences, etc. Our parents were in different relationships, grandparents, things that we saw modeled to us may have been very different from what our partner saw. So a good conversation to have is just to simply ask, what does a healthy relationship look like to you? And you can include things about, if you already don't know, about what their love languages are, like how much individual space they need and time away, um, if they have a certain communication style, or if they know what their attachment style may be, or an archetype. And if you don't know any of those things, that's perfectly fine too. Just starting the conversation with, okay, what would an average day look like? Like, how often is communication, etc. And of course, I have tons of tips because I believe that every day you need to check in with your partner at least once at the end of the day. And I can make a whole other video about that. But you really want to get into what the healthy relationship is for you. Because like I said, it can be very different from person to person. The second thing you need to know about someone before committing is what they're like under stress and those things that may cause them stress. Some people may shut down. Other people may want to talk it out. Other people may then turn to over exercising. And maybe they're not sure. Maybe they've never thought about it before. So at least brings awareness into it. You want to see what this person is like in a variety of situations before you commit to them. An easy way to do that is to go on a trip together. And because you can see if you travel well together. I love to travel, so I definitely want to take a trip with somebody before deciding if this is somebody I could commit to, because that you're going to get a lot of little insights about them as a person. And the third thing is your vision. Do you have shared goals? Do you both want children? What are your ideas about retirement and maybe moving after retirement? Or do you both want to move to a different city, or somebody wants to be in a suburb? What about money? Like, where do you want the majority of your money to go to? You need to have a shared vision. I think a lot of times people fall under this idea that, oh, we're in love and it all just work out and it'll be fabulous. And that's really not the case. Many times, a lot of divorces could have been avoided if they had had that information to know whether this was somebody that they could commit to. And most certainly, most importantly, you don't want to just get into a relationship for the sake of being in a relationship. That is not healthy, and that's not going to serve either person long term. And I get it. You met somebody, you're super excited, and maybe it's been a while that you haven't been in a relationship, and you're like, yeah, this is it. And so you don't look at those big pieces, right? So the expectations, the relationship expectations, and all those things that go with it, how they are in different situations, especially during stressful situations. And then your shared vision, your goals, like where do you see yourself? And hopefully you've been dating for enough that you feel comfortable having these conversations. I find it curious. I read something, and it's been a while, but it was advice from a, a dating coach, and he had said that, oh, if a guy hasn't asked you to be exclusive after 6 weeks, he's not interested in 6 weeks. 6 weeks. 6 weeks. You don't know anybody after 6 weeks, but you're asking for a commitment. I disagree with that advice, but whatever resonates for you. So I hope that this is helpful and insightful. And let me know in the comments what you think, or have you experienced a relationship in the past where maybe you didn't talk about those things and then later they caused problems? Or maybe it was the opposite. It was just all easy peasy. And it doesn't mean that you're going to disagree, but you still need to communicate beforehand. So give this video a thumbs up, click subscribe, click that notification bell so that you know when the video goes live. Share with any friends that you feel called to do so. And until next time, more love vibes to come. Ciao.